Wednesday, December 5th. Seats of your choice today, because we're going to take a break from what we've been doing. Happens to be Hour of Code Week. So we want to know what code is, what coding allows you to do, give you a chance to research some coding languages, and write some code. So the lesson plan moves pretty quickly. Just a quick glimpse of what is code in case you're not familiar with it. What is a coding language? Give you some options to look at, and then send you to some sites where you can choose an activity to either learn what code is for the first time, increase your coding skills, or maybe you're an advanced coder and you just want to have time to work on something that you work on regularly. That's what this week is all about, just making us aware of coding and what it can do for us. So as we look at this, we see what code is. Basically typed instructions for a computer. Code tells a computer what you want it to do. A coding language is something that computers understand. They understand multiple languages, much like humans do. We could speak English, Spanish, German, Russian. So you can choose which language or languages you give a computer, and it will follow the instructions. As long as it's a language that the computer knows, it's an actual existing language, it works. And you can even invent your own languages. People invent new languages all the time in computers. So some popular coding languages. I just grabbed this top 10 list from 2018. But I highlighted JavaScript and Python for a couple reasons. One, they're extremely popular, extremely useful, extremely versatile, and especially if you're web-based, JavaScript, Python. Being a science teacher, Python is used in science and math to do a lot of things. But both of those are flexible to build pretty much anything you want that you're familiar with. Over on the right side, you'll notice it says you don't have to attend school to learn these languages. Coding is something that they're trying to get into schools more and more all the time. There's a lot of money being spent training people to code, but our world is becoming more and more code-based, and much like being able to speak, read, write, coding is something we all need to be able to do. So you can go right outside of school and learn to code. Matter of fact, it mentions here that I just got an email this week that says I should learn Reach.js because the average salary is about $112,000 per year. So coding is still a well-paying job. Some of that will change in the future, but if you are on the cutting edge and learning new languages and have skills, you can employ yourself very successfully. So that's what this week's all about. On Classroom, there are some sites to get you started. If I back up to this list, code.org, Scratch, Tinker, Code Academy, Code Avengers, all that. Those links are right there on Classroom in the stream for you to get started. And unless you know one of your own, you can go on to that as well. So that's our day. Enjoy it while you can. And we'll come back tomorrow and get back to some of the science stuff we've been doing.